I guess we go try to find the aliens again. I bet to get to the alien thing, we just gotta follow those precursor lights in the twisty bridges. Hello, sir. There we go. And there's a little cache place. Okay, anyone on top of me? Yeah, you're kinda on top of me. Please go away. If I don't move, are you not gonna attack me? Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Yes, go attack the peepers. Yes.
Passing 100 meters.
Anything here? Something. Rebreather. Okay, yes, that was worth it. That was worth getting out for. The aliens are calling. There's also... That's the SOS again. That's the SOS. You can hear it. Just SOS over and over and over and over and over and over again. Yes, I know, I'm coming, architects. See, now would be a time that you'd be like, maybe the distress call was Precursor because there's all these Precursor lights thing. You don't really know that it's Precursor until now, but the game just gives you way too much information too quick. Here we go. Oh.
Is someone there?
You got little Robo.
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage media.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified.
We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Yes.
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
You will have to do it.
Whoa.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than you.
High voice.
Sanctuary power. Critical.
Critical.
Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is completed.
Okay, can I scan you though? Yeah, I want to scan you real quick. So, remember in the first game that the architects, we never saw any of them, but it said all their facilities could be like storage places or interact with the precursors and whatever, and then they had the storage caches or whatever you want to call them, the sanctuaries. So it sounded like that the precursors, they uploaded their brains to a hard drive or the cloud or something, like their version of that. And so they have a way of existing without a physical body and then being able to download themselves into a body. And so I guess this precursor, which that's really cool, we get to talk to the precursor finally, because in the first game you're just like, oh well, they abandoned the place because of the Kara and they didn't want to be killed or whatever, and so they uploaded themselves so then they can go to another planet that they are on. But there's one on this planet, and I guess he's disconnected from being able to be uploaded to another planet, or maybe it's not connected to other planets. Maybe there's just a bunch of other precursors on this planet stored, waiting for bodies. Let's read about this stuff real quick. The obelisk, this artifact's function is poorly understood, but scans indicate it is generating a strong electromagnetic field. Some hypothesized functions: energy transfer device, geomagnetic scientific instrument, and communication network node. Architect containment cube. While advanced human civilization has attempted for centuries to develop successful whole brain emulation techniques, it appears that the architect race has built a platform for accomplishing this holy grail of life extension technology. Physically, the containment cube appears to be comprised of a redundant array of quantum holographic storage layers supporting a hyperdense capacity of 35 bits per electron. Oh, what? That means every electron stores 35 bits of information? How is that even possible? The energy field that feeds a suspended animated cube also serves to power the operating software, allowing the intelligence in storage to maintain conscious throughout the storage period. Once a stored consciousness has been transferred out of the cube, the component parts will become inert. Without witnessing and carefully observing the backup process, it's difficult to ascertain how the transfer works and whether or not the process is truly lossless. And I guess what we're hearing is the aliens saying, save me, my power is about to run out, and if it does, then I'm dead, because then all my data just goes poof. Maybe that's not true, because if this is a hard drive, then that just means you would have to give it more power once again. Now, an alien, though, wouldn't trust that it would ever regain power, so I guess that would explain why. If its consciousness was stored in such a thing as RAM, though, as soon as power's gone, everything's gone. All information, there's no getting it back. You couldn't just repower it and get it back. Whatever. I'm stalling enough, nerding out enough. Let's do it. Join my PDA.
Brace for transfer.
Brace?
Whoa.
What's happening?
I'm being crushed.
Transfer.
Hi.
Transfer complete.
Well, it didn't go in the PDA.
Feel.
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me.
Don't you go silent on me. Girl. Power's gone.
That's the explanation. It's not happening.
Yeah, we have a precursor in our brain now. Humans don't really live with other humans in their brains. No kidding, get out of my brain, like, this is me, not you and me, like, what the heck? I wonder if the human brain could even handle, like, a precursor's mind being in your mind along with yours. And if you would start having memories that they had, and, like, would your brain just explode because it's having to do too much? Like, it's being overloaded. Oh, answer.
I understand that this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you
That's
start by
weird.
telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Al An.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The Precursor race. But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you would prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your data bank. You will
Okay.
need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
So he was disconnected. So what I said was true, that they can upload themselves to a cloud and be transferred to a body on a different planet, but he was disconnected from the internet, basically. That was kind of funny. Answer or decline? Hello, alien in my brain? How are you today? Can I get the sea truck in? No. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess we're YOLOing it. Oh, maybe I should have gone back and made a rebreather. That could be a good idea. Whatever, YOLO. We are being so stupid right now. Incredibly stupid.
Warning.
We
30
are
seconds
just
of
going
oxygen
to
remaining.
survive off of these. Okay, what's there down here to scan? Anything to scan? Thermal plant. Yes, these are really awesome. I'm gonna die. I desperately need a rebreather, and there's even more stuff
Oxygen.
down here. What am I doing? I'm gonna die. Laser cutter. Did we get one of these already?
30 seconds
Probably.
Of oxygen remaining.
Oh, now we have laser cutter. Okay, that was kind of worth it. Oh, it is back.
Warning.
Well,
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
we're dead. We're stuck. I can't get enough oxygen to go back up. I can
Oxygen.
only just look around and grab a PDA. Anything around here? I don't think so. Oh, prawn suit. Well, whatever. We're dead. Rippy dippy. Now we gotta go all that way back for the sea truck. You died. Yes, I know. I shouldn't have done that. If only the sea truck, though, could fit through that door. I'm in the sea truck. Oh. Thank goodness. That's so weird. I'm walking around in it. Architect storage media. While we've evolved beyond physical attachment, it is traditional to navigate space-time in conjunction with mobile biomechanical storage media. Altered and evolved over time to serve the inhabitants' needs. While it's possible to transfer between media at will, there is some comfort and prestige in improving a body over time. We have settled on a popular format for these media, though there are exceptions. It's a heavily modified version of our pre-civilized bodies. It provides good mobility, easy adaptation, and is easy to fix. In case of disaster, we can back up our data patterns to a sanctuary site for later retrieval. Storage in this fashion is safe, provided consistent power supply, however unique perspectives and traits which arose from the interplay with the original medium are lost. It's like a factory reset. That right there is an interesting statement. I'm not sure if I quite understand it. Something about when they leave the physical form, they lose something about them from that. It's recommended individuals be restored to a compatible medium as soon as possible. Such hollow vessels may be fast grown from seed using specialized blueprints and materials so they can grow their bodies. While it's technically possible for an individual to copy their data in order to duplicate themselves ad infinitum, such behavior is considered beyond rude, and any self-respecting architect would resolve such a circumstance by immediately deleting themselves. Because if you can make a copy of your mind somewhere, you can have infinite amounts of you. But I guess in this society, if someone did that, they would commit suicide and then have none of them. Aurora wreckage located. Survivors confirmed. Altera's released voice recordings which confirm survivors of the Aurora crash. The transmission came from trade ship Sunbeam, which was passing nearby when it detected their SOS. Hey Altera, we've got one of your birds in the soup over here. Looks like they took survivors. We're moving in for a closer look. While the number of survivors is not yet known, nor the true state of the ship, it is now known that she has landed with her hull largely intact on planet 4546b. Smaller than Earth and largely waterbound, it is thought the planet has a breathable atmosphere, and hopes have been raised all around. Sunbeam is registered as a 5-seater cargo vessel, insufficient to evacuate the crew or cargo of the Aurora, but perhaps enough to assess the situation and reassure shareholders at home that their investment is secure. Except it was just me. It was just one person on the planet that actually survived, so maybe they could have taken one person. But they ended up blowing up anyway. There's at least a 1-month delay on transmissions from that region to space. In the meantime, Altera is working on every possible solution, including an innovative idea to transmit the blueprints for a purpose-built rocket which could be constructed using materials salvaged from the Aurora and the planet itself. If the crew could begin their long journey home, now the rescue teams could meet them halfway, shaving months off their return. And that's exactly what they did. Oh shoot, run away from that dude. I don't want to be at the mine. I need to go make a rebreather. That's one of the interesting parts with having the sequel to the game. You get to see what the precursors actually are and what they look like, but also we get to see all the stuff that went on after the game and what Altera ended up doing at the planet. And it's kind of interesting seeing the information that everyone else got versus what we know because we were the survivors in the first game. We need 1 copper for the battery, and then just need to grab some creep vine. Please be copper, please be copper, please be copper. Yes, battery coming right up. Now we can make a laser cutter and a rebreather. Heck yeah. Rebreathers make it so under 100 meters, it doesn't use your oxygen faster, and it does that by converting the CO2 that your body outputs into oxygen that you can rebreathe.